The New York Jets.
New York Jets made a number of... The New York Jets have a free agent.
Everybody, and welcome back to our podcast. Today, it is just me, but we will be talking about the New York motherfucking Jets, aka the worst franchise in the NFL. I know that when I say New York Jets, first thing that comes to your mind, bad, Aaron Rodgers lasting like 7 seconds, and Joe Namath selling his soul to the devil, I guess. Like, there's not really a lot to talk about with them. But when you take a deep dive, aka the point of this, it's gonna be all 32 NFL teams starting off with the Jets. But the point of this video is the Jets are a dark horse this year. And not a lot of people want to acknowledge that, because it's been the whole time, oh, well, now they have fully healthy Aaron Rodgers. Oh, well, now they have Aaron Rodgers before they kill his injury. Oh, well, Zach Wilson's the next quarterback. Oh, Mark Sanchez, the next quarterback. Oh, Joe Namath is really... It, states back all the way back there. You know what I mean? I understand that, but it isn't like that for this year. I don't hear a lot of buzz. And I think that's a good thing, because they don't have as much expectation. Because they had expectation with Justin Fields coming off the amazing Steelers run. They had expectation with Aaron Rodgers coming off an MVP season, I think it was. Or that might have been the season before that. Either way, they had Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick. And 10 years ago, I think about that, they had Mark Sanchez. Yeah. And then they also had Sam Darnold. Sucks to suck. But they still had Sam Darnold. And then they also had old Geno Smith. They've had a lot of people. But now, they have a quarterback that they really gave up for a bag of chips. Or they got from a bag of chips. Not a lot of expectation. And they also, have the number 2 overall pick. I'll get into that later. Anyways, it's time to get into the meat and bones of the New York Jets. Starting off, okay? Garrett Wilson. Amazing receiver. He's young and developable. DK Metcalf was an amazing receiver. Young, but developable. Both of them were drafted in the NFL first round. I think DK Metcalf was a first round pick. Now, Jets have Breece Hall, a young running back that is a highlight, one of the highlights of the team. Seattle Seahawks had Kenneth Walker, a young running back who was one of the highlights of the team. Now, this one is a stretch. This probably isn't the best representation, but it's the best one I could give. We're talking about before the season GSN. The before the season GSN wasn't the best receiver in the league. So with that in mind, let's compare Adonai Mitchell to JSN. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy from the standpoint we're at right now, where JSN did offensive player of the year numbers, had the best receiving season of all time. Before that, he wasn't considered as that good. You know, he was like a young stud coming. Hold on.
What?
He was like a young stud coming.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He was like a young developmental player. Same thing here with Adonai Mitchell. Has all the features, has all the capability of a franchise wide receiver. Just needs to put that to paper. That was just like JSN before this season. How can I highlight before this season? Before this season, he was not regarded as the best receiver in the league. Let's get that clear. They have second-year head coach Aaron Glenn, who, to be noted, is a defensive-minded coach. Mike McDonald, defensive-minded head coach. Wasn't second year, he was first year. Same difference. A little bit of a stretch, maybe not. They were both coming off of great defensive units, and both teams regret letting go of them because the Detroit Lions suffered a horrible drop from 15-2 to 9-8. Last in their division. Somehow it finished below number 9. The Ultra Ego guy? Yeah, somehow. I don't know. And finally, to cap this all off, both teams really did not have an offensive line. Let's get into notable free agent acquisitions from the Jets. Minka Fitzpatrick, Geno Smith, Dame Belton, Demario Davis, Termondre Sweat, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Joseph Oze, and I'm so sorry right now. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing their names. And Nathan I'm so sorry right now. Right. Nathsum, right? I am so sorry. Let's get over because I know who they are. I'm so sorry again for mispronouncing that. Minka Fitzpatrick, already know, amazing player. Surprising that they got him for a bag of chips. AKA future 7th rounder. Well, yeah. That's... Damn. Geno Smith, I'll go over that one later. Dane Belton, people don't know this how athletic the dude is. Maybe not as good as the safety position he is, but he is crazy athletic. Just look at some of his tape and you'll see how athletic he is. Demario Davis, I don't think he'll do as good as people are expecting because he is very much aging, but he's an amazing player. Tremondre Sweat, sorry for mispronouncing that. He's young but developable. Joseph Uze, sorry for mispronouncing that again. There's one more that I'll mispronounce. He had a pretty good season last year, especially with Trey Hendrickson going out for like 7 weeks. And Nathshot Wright, sorry for mispronouncing that again. I'm trying to read his name out. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think he had a pretty good year last year with the Bears. Nathshot Wright will definitely get you interceptions. I promise. I'm gonna settle him at 2, maybe 3. He'll get you interceptions. People forget that Geno Smith was a top 10 quarterback in 2024. Geno Smith had a passer rating of 93.2. He had 4,320 yards, 21 touchdowns, and only 15 interceptions in 17 games. If you look at the stats from the Raiders, Geno Smith, he also did have 15 interceptions. Sure, in less games, 15 interceptions. Now look at the touchdowns. What do you think gets you touchdowns? Do you think it's just throwing them up to the end zone? No, it's good receivers. Tell me the receiver that the Raiders had, and don't tell me Brett Bowers because he was out for most of the year. Who was the Trey Tucker? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Trey Tucker. Go on, Dante Thornton. Dante Thornton. Now, who did he have with the Seahawks? Oh, he had DK Metcalf. Oh, he had JSN. Oh, he also had Tyler Lockett. And don't even act like he had the best weapons in the league. Okay, this was prior to JSN being amazing. And this was during DK Metcalf's slack-off year, I think it was. I think he had a good year before that, but he only had 1,000-yard season. With all those free agent acquisitions I listed, and I will be only saying their last name for defense, Wright, Uzier, Davis, and Sweat. Jets had one of the worst defenses in the league last year. And they made the right decision in only really signing notable defensive names. An 8+ win season is in the foreseeable future for the New York Jets. It just matters that Aaron Glenn doesn't limit, okay? Not gonna say waste. As long as Aaron Glenn doesn't limit the expectations of Geno Smith. Almost like, drawing from another team, Bryce Young with the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young is a top 10 quarterback in the National Football League. Has he played like it? No. Because, and this is the reason we always hear fourth quarter Bryce Young is so good. Because Dave Canales, when you see him call plays, it's almost like he doesn't want Bryce Young to throw. In the fourth quarter, when Bryce Young gets to do his magic, you see what happens. You see the comebacks. You see Bryce Young magic. Now that he has given up his play calling, yeah, Bryce Young will be a top 10 NFL quarterback. And that's what I don't want to see from Geno Smith with Aaron Glenn. I don't want Aaron Glenn to limit Geno Smith's potential just because he's feeling a little bit nervous with Geno Smith. That's what I'm projecting. I'm sorry. I know that sounds a little bit of an overshoot for the Jets. Maybe not playoffs, but they can get somewhere. Anyways, that's all I have to say today. That was my deep dive on the New York Jets. I'm making a couple new posts soon of the Panthers and of the Ravens, so comment down below what y'all really want to see the most and what team you want me to do a deep dive onto next, and tune in for the next one.